An interesting man made paper from the bark of the mulberry tree. He soaked it for 8 hours. Then we saw him pounding it with a huge wooden mallet. It looked like the mulberry tree stuff looked like a giant cow flop, and he was pounding it. And then when it was flattened, he put it in water and let it soak, and then he skimmed the top of the trays, the top of it, and put it on the trays, and then let it to dry. And then he had a hand-textured paper for wrapping. You know, all this work for such a tiny amount of money. It was too much. We went to a Muslim dinner, and his daughters danced for us and sang. And this man had bags of coins, stamps, money, buttons. I thought they were to look at, I thought we were supposed to look at them before dinner. Like you have chit-chat at a cocktail hour and you're looking, oh, look at this, isn't this lovely? Oh, look at this. I never dreamed we were to buy them. Some did, and I bought a couple of things too. But that was a surprise. I asked, do we buy these? Yes, of course. We got to a wood carver of bowls by the back roads. And then there was no electricity for him to carve the bowls. He did a few by hand, and I thought he would, oh God, you're going to cut his foot off, you know, it's that sharp thing pounding it down there. So anyway, his neighbor was there, and he asked us to come to his house, and he said he had loads of bowls and carved things. So we bought from him. Now, I hope his friend who was doing the carving didn't get mad at him and at us. Well, we didn't know what to do. People wanted to buy bowls. We went to the market, but there was a sandstorm, and we had to leave. So, after the lunch, I gave out the awards, and I hope that everybody enjoyed them as much as I did making them. I did them at home before I left, you know, and it took a couple of days. You're living, you're washing clothes, washing dishes, making meals and that, so you're not sitting there like in a factory. But I enjoy making them, and then when I get there, then I have to think, does this suit this person or does this suit that person? You know, I have to go that way. So I hope no one got angry or ticked off at me. As we left the Chinese restaurant, I took Betty by the arm to help her down the stairs, and a little Chinese girl grabs my arm, and I say, no, I'm helping her, to no avail. They help all the more. And one more on the other side of Betty. We could have carried her down. They help all the way to the bus. Matthew said, anyone 2 years older than they are, they help. You can't get away from it. They help. So we leave dusty Hotan for a 9-hour drive to Kashgar. And at that market, they sell the sheep's heads, I think for soup, but nothing goes to waste here. I saw 3 heads on the sidewalk with eyes looking at me. Rice and vegetables for me. We drive along the sandy Taklamakan desert, and we see nothing fantastic, but it changes. And we saw the old Cliff Pueblo houses, and then we saw how they make knives, which is hard work. And our driver is Mr. Lee, a Chinese, and he wears white nubby gloves, and Mr. Lee has to work hard to avoid loose donkeys, goats, sheep, and people, and he blows his horn. And then when we walk through the market and men come from behind with the push cart, they holler, push, push, and everyone gets out of the way. But actually, he is saying B-O-I-S-H, B-O-I-S-H. Boish, boish. More trivia free. The desert ride was long but interesting, but we pray for a hot shower tonight at the Quinba Hotel. We will see Uyghurs here who are Huan Chinese and many more nationalities too. Our city guide is Muslim and a Uyghur. Abdullah. There is a huge statue of Mao Tseng. I can't say it. We see many little girls wearing a cap with curls hanging down, all colors, in ringlets, like Shirley Temple, and Betty bought one and has her picture taken with other little girls in curls.